The center of the decisions which will shape the future will be local government, and indeed our regional governments. In order to achieve this, we have agreed to embrace the global goals and demonstrate what our actions and leadership are at a local level and what these can mean in terms of their achievement. The Sustainable Development Goals may be global, but their effects are seen and felt in our cities, and it is in these cities which need the means, or rather it is these cities that need the means to tackle the challenges that are confronting us and the goals set out in the Sustainable Development Goals. We need to bring this message to every single platform available to us. The high-level political forum of the United Nations in July is the next stop we have. And I'm certain we will make our voices heard very loudly and very clearly. We will express our vision, our potential, and our needs to make that vision a reality. Allow me to take a moment to commend the efforts of all parts of the network in working towards enhancing our presence, the quality of our work, and our collaboration with each other. Our work as a constituency continues to grow, which makes us stronger and indeed more visible. I would like to pay special tribute to the sections and committees which contribute to making our messages heard in every corner of the world. This changing world makes it necessary for us to be daring and take bold steps and decisions. In my view, we are currently making progress to address more complex issues. We have to take into account the future that we want for the communities we represent. This is the reason why it makes me immensely happy to see the UCLG positioning itself again as the organization that safeguards local governance, promotes local democracy, and fosters renewed transparency and open government. We need to set an example. We need to start discussing models and questioning how we have done things until now and how to act moving forward. Our members need to be able to count on us to bring their ideas to the communities of practice and offer safe spaces for exchange and learning, but also for advocating visions and ideas. Our capacity to amplify our members' voices keeps growing. It was clear at the World Assembly of Local and Regional Governments, with over 200 representatives of over 30 countries, co-organized with our partners in the Global Task Force, this within the framework of the World Urban Forum in Kuala Lumpur, where we were able to contribute to the Kuala Lumpur Declaration on Cities 2030. Our voices were also heard by the 250 delegates from 40 countries in the 8th edition of the World Water Forum in Brasilia, and we contributed to the definition of this agenda, or rather of the agenda in the city's IPCC conference in Edmonton. I am proud to recall here today that the research continuum, which contributes to our flagship report on the state of local democracy and decentralization, has been working with you to provide your vision to the global agenda. Your vision on the progress we are making and how to shape the future work. Our research work is more than an academic exercise. It is based on your experiences and should frame our advocacy and learning. Throughout this year, members have been supporting the learning agenda of UCLG. This agenda has created the framework for sharing hands-on experience and identify gaps. Over 200 local and regional government practitioners have so far benefited from the various learning sessions and activities in 2018 in all regions of the world, which is an astounding feat. UCLG is also going through a revitalization process which builds on the partnerships constructed throughout the years. We are embracing the notion of Ubuntu, which helps us see ourselves in the eyes of others. And this exercise will lead to strengthening partnerships in significant ways, which was very visible during our retreat early this year. I'm very proud as UCLG president to see how our organization is perceived as an interesting and generous partner. The Bogota commitment reflects the determination of local government and regional governments to take their rightful place in the various global efforts to address the complex challenges of the 21st century, and I'm pleased with the progress made not only in defining an advisory system for our organization, but also in developing the Local for Action Hub, a critical instrument to enhance the cohesion of the network. Our synergies, alignment, and communications platforms all contribute to enhance the cohesion of the network and our ability to work together. Our partnerships with the European Union is a key pillar of this work, and together with our upcoming partnership with the Swedish International Development Agency, SIDA, and other actors will mark a significant way forward. Our waves of action on priority issues demonstrate that we become stronger when we harness our actions and synchronize them as a network. Each wave focuses on a policy priority, and we've worked throughout the year in accomplishing the shift in housing and in contributing towards the global compact on migration. I invite you all to carefully read the report on progress of the work plan on this year's activities. What I have shared with you today is but a few highlights of the hundreds of initiatives, contributions, and activities by all of you. Thank you very much for your continued support.